What's up, everyone? Welcome. You guys both cleared your throat right when I did that.
My throat felt extra dry.
I did mine on purpose.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Drop Pod. We're here with Tasia, aka Cassie 2.0.
There's a story behind that, y'all.
There's a theory behind it. Mariah said Thori.
Because I was thinking a story and theory. Don't knock me.
Story.
There's a theory behind it. That should be a new word.
Dope,
yeah, that's dope. Theory, theory, and a story.
Yeah.
Wow.
We love an innovative queen.
We're over here making up shit.
People have lisps, you know.
You have a lisp?
No. No offense. No hard feelings.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. That was too funny. I actually cracked myself up. I was like, you have a lisp?
You're sweating, Emmanuel. Are you?
I couldn't breathe for a second. I choked on my spit.
I'm done. I'm so done.
We used to have a priest at my high school. He had a lisp. His name was Father. What's up? Shout out to Father.
We're never going to get into this podcast.
And the part that would kill me is when we'll do the mass, he'll be like, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I'm done.
All right. Anyway, so back to the theory. So, have you guys ever seen Tasia and Cassie in the same room? You know, I'm not the only one.
Yes, we have pictures together.
I have never seen them.
Together.
I've never seen them.
Mariah is the only one that has saw us together.
Let's see. Oh wow, that's
Ashford, Tarek, they together.
True.
Have
You're
you seen
the only
Cassie?
one.
Well, that's because of that. I'm gonna create my own QAnon conspiracy.
Oh my god.
You're annoying.
Honestly,
We're gonna be called Dropanon.
I don't think I've seen Cassie since that day. Since the Super Bowl.
Really?
I want to say yeah. Because when did we see each other after that?
This is a
Yeah,
conspiracy.
it's just been me and you, huh? Like content and out. Oh yeah, because then Cassie couldn't come with us that night with Emmanuel for the networking thing. So that's been since the Super Bowl for you guys.
Dang, that's crazy.
I don't know. Maybe we need an intervention.
Cassie,
Just she's trying to avoid you.
get over here, girl.
Now.
What's up? And she be cracking me up all the time.
Yeah, she's a comedian.
She is.
Definitely.
Yeah, she's here all week, guys. Anyway, so welcome, Tasia. Welcome to a podcast.
That was a long intro.
This intro was probably 10 minutes long in between you guys breathing heavily on the mic and my jokes. Okay, stop it.
Right now.
I'm trying to get sponsors.
Right.
So welcome to a podcast, Tasia. Thanks for coming. So for those of you guys that don't know, Tasia is friends with Mariah and an acquaintance of mine. So I don't know. I don't want to call you a friend, and then you're like, "Nah, I'm not your friend." So I don't want to hurt my own feelings. Okay, so Tasia's friends of me and Mariah, but she's known Mariah longer.
I'm so happy.
Right. We're friends.
Okay, so we're friends. So Tasia and I are friends. So if you guys watch one of our previous vlogs, you will have seen Tasia in the vlog. She was in there. She made her first appearance. So she's a friend of the crew. So yeah, it's been a long time trying to get her on this podcast. So we're happy to have her here. She is the founder and CEO of Self Made Vendors.
You know, it's funny.
That's the name of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually changed my business name.
Oh, Self Made CEO. That's the name of her business.
Yeah.
All right, let me do that again. Tasia's the founder of Self Made CEO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Period.
Period, poo. Yeah, I had to.
Yeah. So why did you change the name? Just curious, because it used to be Self Made Vendor. So what made you change it?
I feel like I started to realize like a lot of people just saw me as vendors. And it's like I want to do way more than that. I want to help people start businesses, start their own digital products, like not just help them with straight vendors.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I had self-made vendors, you're going to think vendors.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that's
nothing
true.
else.
Your mind is only goes to vendors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you see like the self-made CEO, you're like, okay, who is this girl?
Right,
I want to
what
be a
does she do?
CEO. I want to
Yeah.
be self-made. I want
Right.
to, like, okay, like, and they can vibe with me. So that's why I changed it. But yeah, that was just the main reason.
So what influenced you to start that business? Like what was the idea that sparked self-made vendors to CEOs?
I think because
Compared to like starting your own like boutique or like going
I think because like I just saw like I don't know, I like to work smarter, not harder. So like I just started to see like people making money in the digital space. So I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. But I noticed people were selling like ebooks and courses, and I'm like, I don't really have a skill like that to like have people pay for it just yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make vendors, because vendors, you don't necessarily need a skill. All you have to do is do the research that other people don't want to do, or find vendors, create connections that other people don't create, and then put it all on a list, and then people pay you for the convenience of that. So I was like, I could do that. Like, that's easy. So went ahead, started making vendors, and then it just went from there. But the more I started to make vendors, I'm like, all right, I could really scale this into something
wider,
bigger. Yeah.
I see. So like currently how many vendors do you have on your website that you have you're carrying products for?
Like, you mean how many? Because I don't carry any physical products.
Oh no, like how many vendors do you have on your website as of now?
Hundreds.
That's good.
Yeah, because I have vendors that are like separate. If you want to sell clothes, you can buy those. If you want to sell shoes, you can buy those. Instead of like most people, they just sell like one list, or a lot of people just sell hair vendors. You don't really know where to get sunglasses vendors list or lip gloss vendors list. People don't sell those things, And those are some of like my best sellers because people want the convenience. So I probably have like hundreds, and I'm gonna just keep expanding from there. Shoot.
That's good. So is the process like, for example, I want to start a clothing brand. I go to you for like wholesale t-shirt vendors. Is that how it works? Like, how does the process work for like someone that doesn't know exactly what your website offers?
Yeah, like if you're like, I want to start a boutique, but I don't know where to get clothes at. Like, I don't know what vendors to trust because some of these vendors are sketchy. You go to my website, buy the clothing vendors. I give you all the links. I give you their contact information, everything. It's like on pages.
Oh, I see.
So you could just go there and click it and be like, this is what I want. Okay, I'm going to, mess with this vendor. I know I probably can't cuss on here, but I'm going to mess with this vendor.
We cuss a lot, so.
You do?
I mean, we do.
Oh, okay. I'm like, because I know it's up on YouTube, so I don't know.
But we have a curse jar, so every
okay.
cuss word is...
Well, no, I'm just what?
Every cuss word is $50 because of inflation.
That's
You know what? Bye. You won't get a cuss word out of me.
right.
Not even one. Right. Like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, like, it's cool, like, to see people come up to me and be like, I love your vendors list, Like, it's really helping me out because you're paying for a vendors list, and I'm giving you X amount of vendors in just an instant.
Yeah. With the contact information.
It's really helpful though, because I mean, someone that runs a business, for example, like if I if I'm looking for someone that can make t-shirts or like a designer, it's the hours, like we were talking about, like time is money, right? Like the hours you're going to spend doing research, looking for XYZ work, you know, where's this person located? How's their shipping? All that. Yeah, saving the time, you know, like I don't know exactly how much it costs, like for each one. I don't want to say it, but you'll rather spend like, you say like, let's say an hour to you is worth like $50, right? Would you rather spend like 8 hours researching and vetting people, or just spend, you know, X amount of dollars one time when you have everything at your hands? So I see it's a really good investment.
Yeah. And that's one of the ways like I got into it, is buying a course that teaches you how to make digital products. Because I could have researched it myself. I'm like, I'm gonna spend $100 and go through the course and know what I probably wouldn't have known on my own. Like, might as well, because I'm gonna save time.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
It's the same thing.
I mean, those courses work, definitely. I mean, I haven't had a good share of courses. I paid for DDG's YouTube course.
How was that?
He has a YouTube course?
He has a YouTube. Yeah, it was on OnlyFans.
Oh, OnlyFans, yeah.
That was the only OnlyFans subscription I had.
Yeah, he's the one that made OnlyFans, like, he made other people open to OnlyFans for business. Aside from just like,
DDG is a genius. Like, his way of thinking is different.
You're right.
Oh, but so how was it?
Oh yeah, it was. How can I put it? I think I'm even still on it. I mean, I have to find like. Okay, guys, I'm not on OnlyFans for haram. Like, I was literally on there just for DDG. So I gotta find my account details, and then I will literally screen record my OnlyFans account live so everyone can see what I'm subscribed to, and you guys will see I'm only subscribed to one person, and that's DDG, because I was actually trying to learn. I swear to God. I wasn't on there for the shit you guys are on there, you sick fucks.
You
nasty little people. But anyway, it was actually like good information. I'm trying to remember one of the things. He said one thing like, always make sure your videos are like 10 minutes long. Dude, he had some really good advice. Honestly, it was such a long time ago, I can't really remember it, but at that time it was good information. It was like, he was talking about consistency in posts, what kind of content you have to make. The only thing is that he didn't really like pay attention to it. He didn't upkeep it, so it kind of fell off, and I just kind of forgot about it. Who knows, till they're probably still paying for it. But like that was the biggest problem. It was just after 2 weeks it's kind of just fell flat. But overall, like, I did learn a few good things from it, just like through consistency and stuff. But I mean, I didn't really need a course to learn that. So, but
speaking of YouTube, you and Eric have had your time on YouTube. How was that? What did you guys learn from it? Because I know you guys grew at a really rapid rate. So what was your guys' experience like?
That's why I'm kind of familiar with DDG, just as far as his OnlyFans and stuff like that, because I think we had got that as well. And it was stuff that we kind of knew, because if you pay attention to people that are successful, they'll give you the blueprint. Like, you don't necessarily have to always have like a course or have them tell you. Just pay attention and you'll see. So we noticed he's consistently uploading. That's what we did. Staying on top of, trending stuff. That's what we did. Creating, captive like titles. That's what we did. Making sure your thumbnail is on point. That's what we did. And then from there, just grow, It just takes time. Like, I think a lot of people like get on YouTube or, TikTok, anything, business, anything. And they just are like, this person has success in like 30 days. Why not me? Instead of just staying the course, like, because you never know. Like, just stay consistent, be interesting, but still be yourself. Don't, like, do the most. Like, then you're going to have to upkeep that fake,
fake
personality.
Persona,
Yeah. Like, I'm naturally chill. So I don't just, hey, that's not me, you know, like I'm just a chill person. I talk chill. I'm not
over the top.
Over the top. You know, some people gonna vibe with it, some people not. Yeah. That's not your audience, you know? And just figure out what your audience is and don't like change who you are. Like if you want to grow on anything, just do that.
Yeah, I like what you said. I mean, about like taking your time. I think that's a big thing, especially I mean, a lot more people are going into like entrepreneurship, especially since the pandemic. It's been a growing industry, I guess, if it's an industry. But yeah, I think a lot of it is just like taking your time and being consistent. Even I had to learn that with my TikTok account. Like I just told myself I'm gonna post every single day. Like this was back in the day, like when TikTok was kind of like not new, but it was just starting off in the pandemic. And I didn't have customers, I didn't have anything, didn't have work. So I was just like, I'm just gonna post every single day. Just make shoe reviews every single day and post. And I remember the first video that blew up was I made a review. It was a really crappy review. If I look at it now, I'm like, back then no one was doing it. So it was like this Drake Nocta sweater, this ugly ass sweater. It wasn't even nice looking. And that one, I remember I woke up at 5 a.m. that day to go to the gym, and it had like 100K views. I was like, whoa. Yeah. And like my account like got 1,000 subscribers, and like I just kept, I was like, okay, wow, this is cool. So like it like motivates you. But yeah, definitely it takes time. And I genuinely think if you're not going to see anything if you don't post at least every day. And you at least have to have a minimum amount of like, I think 500 posts on like TikTok and Instagram, like reels wise or TikToks, before you start seeing stuff. And then YouTube is usually like, you at least got to post consistently 100 times to see anything. At that, and past that, if your content's still ass and like, you know, but
you still gotta put in effort.
Yeah,
like,
but you still
don't just be posting consistently and be like
crap quality.
No one wants to look at my stuff. Like no, exactly.
Exactly. I think, and then you also want to create good storylines behind your stuff too, because I mean, even right now as we speak, I'm trying to dive more into YouTube. Wish I did it before, but now it's different. You know, I can't talk about things, politics, all that crap. So like, but now Cassie and Mariah are really good. I like them. Like they make me feel good. They have good energy. So like, it's easier. That's why if you guys notice, we've been posting way more YouTube content is because like vlogs actually, because it's like way easier and like to just work with Cassie and Mariah. Like other people were like really in their egos, in their heads, like didn't want to do anything. And it's not as fun if it's just me trying to figure out something to do. So, and I came from like a vlogging background because I had a vlog channel before. So like, that's what I always liked doing, was just making vlogs with like friends and stuff. So yeah, the fact that Cassie and Mariah are like good energy, good people, you're a good person too, because you're in the vlog. Yeah. So like, it makes it so much easier.
It's the process that I feel like a lot of people forget about instead of like the destination. Like, and that's what I'm learning too. Like, trying to not be so focused on the destination and enjoying the journey. Like, and just, you know, and I feel you, like when you're not around people that are like creatives, it's kind of like frustrating. You're just like,
because they just don't get it.
Yeah.
What are you not getting?
Like your mind is like just vibing, like, oh, I should put my camera over here and kind of make it like, you know, like
we can like feed off of each other's energy, like, oh, you should do this, or have you thought about this?
Yeah, like because it's more of an art too. That I feel like a lot of people don't think about it as that, but like when certain stuff you do in vlogs and videos, camera placement, all this is really thought out more than I think people think. Like, you don't just pop it up.
And that's the thing, people think it's just that, oh, you just prop up a camera and talk. It's like, no, bro, there was a lot of planning behind that.
Like, how do you think I still have you on this video? It's because the transitions, it's because the way I'm doing it.
Yeah, and I think like another thing is just every video you make, you try to I mean, for me at least, like my goals to like improve on something. Yeah. So like I showed you like that clip I did on the vlog that we're gonna drop next week. The one of me? Yeah, the one of you. Like that's like just little things that, you know, okay, I'm trying to learn how to do this. So I learned a new skill in this video. The next video I'm gonna try to learn a different skill. So like by the time you reach that 100th video, like you're a master of using Final Cut or whatever, Adobe Premiere, whatever you're using, you mastered it. So then from there, you just know how to run with stuff. It's like vanilla. So I think that's a big thing. I mean, how do you handle haters though? Because I know like definitely being an entrepreneur, trying to make content, all of that, like there's a lot of people that, as you said, just don't understand what you're trying to do.
Especially when you and Eric were like consistently like at your peak at TikTok, like did you ever have like
yeah, you know, people gonna just say certain stuff like, oh, this is this or this is that. It's like yeah, I just ignore it kind of like I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, it sounds cliche. Like, just ignore it. Because sometimes, you know, stuff will get to you when people say stuff. I'll be ready to, like, right.
Like, you think about it, like, 2 days later, like,
man, like, dang, they really said that.
Like, should I clap back? Should I not? Like,
yeah, clap back, too. And then sometimes it really, like, it'll have you looking like, is this true? Yeah. Like, am I really? And then, you know, but the more you realize like they're just trolls and they don't have no life, like we talked about earlier, like the people that are doing something don't talk about people like that. It's the people that aren't or the people that are miserable that do that. So it's true. Like just let them be because they want that reaction. I'll just leave your comment wherever it is.
Like LeBron James is not going on like YouTube and hating on people for their shooting videos like, bro, you suck, you're never gonna make it in the league. Like
like if he does, he's probably gonna be like, you could have did this better.
He'll probably give you like constructive criticism, but he'll never be like, nah, you're ass, like give up on your dreams, like nah,
right, find something else to loser. Like, no, he'll never do that. But these haters.
It is true though. I remember when I used to like the ambassador collaborations, especially like with some like the bigger girls. Like, man, I would never read the comments because like I just hated what people would say. Like it was just always made me feel like bad. So I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna read anything.
Do you be getting haters on your posts?
Me? I used to. Honestly, like when I first started. Sometimes I still get some, especially for like the review videos, especially the sneaker reviews. People don't like my take or they, you know, so I used to get hate on those, but honestly, like it has died down a lot. I'll say like 90% because I mean, I feel like, again, when there's this quote, like when winners, I might have butchered it. But when winners lose, quitters rejoice, or something like that. Yeah, right. That's what it is. Yeah, when winners lose, quitters rejoice. So if you're doing something and, you know, there's always going to be like, I mean, this is from personal experience, like there's going to be friends, sometimes family members that just don't understand what you're doing. And for me, it was kind of tough because I went to college, like, did all of that. So like I had a lot of friends that went to school, they have a job. I'm over here like trying to do YouTube videos and TikTok. It's like you kind of look like inferior to them. Like you're kind of like that. Like who the fuck is this guy? But the thing is, when you look at it, sometimes, especially the people that are hating that will comment on your stuff, they're doing that and they do it consistently because they want you to quit, so they'll feel good about yourself. So that's where I get that saying, like when you quit, you make their day. But if you keep pushing and you don't give up, they lose their steam because they're like, okay, this person's like resilient. They're not going to give up, so I'm just going to move on to the next person. So I mean, it is true. Like it's that's how you handle it.
I'm crying.
I had something else, but I completely forgot what I was going to say. But that's.
Just keep going. Don't quit. Like once you quit, that's when you lose. And I feel like maybe because social media, like everybody only shows their wins. I feel like it's just now starting to get normal to kind of like show your losses. Yeah.
Not even losses, but just the lessons in between.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, I never take losses, so I mean, I have nothing to show sometimes, but.
Tell Tasia what you were telling me about losing weight.
Oh yeah, I was like, people always ask me like, man, you're in the gym, like, but you never lose weight. I tell them I don't lose. I only win. I never lose. So there's nothing there to lose. So if someone calls me fat, I'm just gonna say, well, I'm not a loser. I mean, it's nothing for me to lose.
You told me this when we were in Whole Foods, and I was like, be fucking for real.
Be so for real. I only win.
I only win.
I don't lose. I'm crying.
But
all day.
You don't want people to know anything about us. Like me, do you just stop this whole podcast?
What the fuck are you here?
Why did you come?
Why did you come?
I don't want anyone to know any of my business.
She just came in.
I just thought we were gonna like, I don't know, like look at each other and go like this and wave across the way.
And chew on, and eat on the microphone.
Right.
Eat cookies.
That's it.
Yeah, but well, this is a good podcast though so far. Just a it's like a seminar. I feel like
I feel like we're sitting at a panel right now addressing an audience on how to
exactly. Like, it feels like that.
Things, yeah.
With no one in front of us.
But y'all at home watching this.
You guys at home.
Yeah. I mean, speaking about influencers and like YouTubers and stuff, there's this group of guys, they're called DDE, Daily Driven Exotics. And I mean, the reason why I'm bringing them up is because I actually got the chance to meet them. I told you about that. They said like, oh, like your content's good, which was cool. Cause I was like, wow, that's actually dope that they said that. They have like 3 million subscribers on like everything. So I was like, that's cool that they actually like thought our content's good. So I was like, that's cool. But it's funny because the guy that created it, his name is Damon. I mean, he used to do digital marketing, and then he was way older than us when he started YouTube. He jumped into that, and obviously, like, imagine like you have a family, kids, and stuff, and you're like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Like, everyone around you is gonna be like, what the fuck is like wrong with you? Like, are you serious? Yeah, you need to provide. And I mean, now fast forward to now, it's like. I guarantee all of them wish they like did what he did. He has like 12 cars, like, and not like he's not driving like basic cars. He's like Lamborghinis only, like Ferraris, like a shit ton of cars. Yeah. I went to their headquarters in Huntington Beach. Like they have employees, everything, and they travel around the world. Like it's crazy. Like they do like the craziest stuff. So, I mean, it takes baby steps. Like like. Rome wasn't built in a day, like how many times do you think of Rome? Like Rome wasn't built in a day. So like everything takes time. Like you're not going to plant a tree today and then expect that tomorrow you're going to have this big sequoia tree in your backyard. Like it doesn't work that way. You have to continue to water it.
And like learn stuff. Like that's how you grow. It's just like learning. Like I feel like that's the main thing too, like being an entrepreneur, being a content creator, everything, you gotta be open to learning. If you feel like you just got it and you got that ego of just like, I'm just the best, nobody can teach me nothing, baby, you're gonna miss out on some huge opportunities. Yeah. Because certain people can teach you a lot of different things that you would have never thought of. Like, even people that you think are below you can still teach you something. Like
you could learn something from everybody.
Yeah,
that's true. I mean, it's there's this saying that the reason why you're not successful is because if you're not successful, like while you're trying to do something, you always have to ask yourself like why. And there's 3 things: you're either lazy, you're arrogant, or you're stupid. Like there's 3. Those things. You could be all 3, you could be one of those 3. But if you identify one of them, like that you have one of them, you have to fix it. And I think arrogance is like a big one for a lot of people, and then also laziness. People don't like to wake up and work hard. Like some people just would rather not. But yeah, I think that's a big thing, is like I mean, what you said, like, you don't never know, like, who can teach you something, right? Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
take something from everybody. And like you said, like, people lazy. Like, when you start working for yourself,
Yeah, you gotta really stay disciplined for real.
yeah,
like, you're not clocking in and clocking out.
it's not. Yeah.
You're probably working till 2 in the morning some nights. Probably
Sometimes
stop
later.
working at 1 p.m. the next day.
Yeah.
And then 12-hour days and then 5-hour days. And then it's
Sometimes you'll work.
It's a lot.
Man.
Sometimes you'll work like 12 hours
Yeah.
a day for a month straight and not make a single dollar.
man.
And then you still gotta wake up the next day
Yeah.
and get your ass back to work.
Yeah.
Still be
And be excited.
And yeah, all your bills are due.
Yeah.
You're behind every
It's
payment,
not for the week.
It's not, y'all.
and you still gotta wake up and still work.
It's not for the week. Like, at all. If you feel like you gonna be, I don't know, like, you just, some days you really gotta be praying.
Yeah. Pray that the money comes out of the sky
please.
for real. Like, you know what?
God, please. But then when you do start getting the money, be responsible so that you're not in that situation.
Exactly.
Again, I feel like
Learn
people
money
start,
management, learn all
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people
You're
start
right.
making a bag and forget they was broke. No, you gotta
No, you could go back
make,
to tomorrow.
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
make the right choices. Don't be stupid about it. Like, it's not worth it.
I mean, hard work, like being like, resilient and also working hard is very, I think it's, I won't say I guess it's undervalued today because a lot of people, I think like being lazy and stupid is like a cool thing. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's like
People go viral.
everyone is like, yeah, everyone that's viral famous is because they're doing some stupid shit. Or people like, I'm Delulu. Like, it's like a flex to be delusional. It's like, how's that cool, dude? It's not cool to be stupid. Like, you need to seek knowledge. Like, try, like, learn something. Always try to, like, pick up a new skill or, learn something. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I've been in classes in MBA classes, like, I went to Pepperdine, one of the top MBA schools in the world. Just
Pepperdine. Just put that in there.
a graduate from Pepperdine, top MBA school. But but like it's interesting because being in a classroom with people at those kind of schools and like, let's say like these kids have like jobs, like good jobs, right? And then working with people that don't have that education, and it's always interesting because people always seem like the idea is like, oh, the person in the school is like smarter or probably works harder than the person that's not in school, just trying to hustle. But from my experience, and I used to be that way, I used to think like, oh, well, they're not in school, they're probably lazy. Like back in the day. But I mean, being around you, Mariah, and like Cassie, and like you, like seeing what you're doing on social media, because I text you sometimes, and it's really interesting because it just shows you that you could be book smart, you can have like all these degrees, but if you don't have like hustle, you're not willing to learn, you're not willing to like accept people and work with people just because they don't have a degree from USC or Harvard, then like you literally put yourself in a box and you can limit yourself. Because I've seen so many people that have like, they come from these prestigious universities, but they're working jobs they fucking hate.
Yeah.
I see people that have high school degrees or barely pass high school and they're doing shit they like.
They love
that.
They're
Yeah. they're having the time of their life. And it's just like, it just shows the difference. Like, if you really value what you want out of life and you work towards it and you have an open mind and like accept people, obviously you don't accept like idiots, like people are like doing stupid shit, like you don't hang out with those people, but yeah, you can always like open doors for yourself that way.
I feel like just like relating back to what you said as far as like like people that are like lazy or like stupid, how it's like become like common and accepted. And I think it's because like a lot of people are afraid to like not fit in. Like this is the norm. So like, you ever been in a room with people and you're just like, these aren't my people? But some people try to like conform to that room instead of like stand out. Like probably you talk very like you speak very well.
Thank you.
You know, and yeah, articulate. And a lot of people, if you're around certain people that don't, you'll probably want to feel like, you know, like the person that doesn't have their mind right or that wants to just fit in, let me kind of like dumb myself down because the way I speak is very like direct. Yeah. And it's like, no, like if you aren't stupid, respectfully, if you aren't lazy, have them meet you at your level and change the room that you're in. Like, don't try to act like you are. Like, that's weird. Like, no, don't do that.
Dumb myself down for you.
Like, no, just to make them feel comfortable. No.
Yeah, I mean, plus like this, I think the stupid stuff like that we see on social media. Yeah, I mean, that person probably is making some money, but I think it's so short-lived. I mean, you can only be an idiot for so long, right? Like at the end of the day, like, you know, the chickens come home, the roosters come home to like to lay their eggs, you know, like you gotta at some point you gotta get your shit together and like do some serious stuff. Like you can't be doing that, pranking people in Target and Walmart when you're 40 years old. You know,
like it's on us though, because we be watching that stuff.
That's true. You're right. Like, yeah, you're right.
We make them famous because I know some stuff I be stopping and watching.
Yeah. Sure.
I can't watch like the like just the like the really just like stupid like public pranks and like Targets and stuff. I can't watch them. It's just too much for me. I just get like secondhand embarrassment for them. I'm like, dude, you seriously did that? Like, I can watch like the light-hearted ones, like during the drive-thru and they ask the like
you're very
like
specific.
the worker.
Yeah, like he looks up these.
No,
like, oh, the drive-through pranks.
Right, like tell us which creator it is, because clearly you know.
What video it was.
What day was it posted?
How often do they post?
How long was the video?
Okay, like my friends and I in college, like we used to do this one thing, like we'll go to a drive-thru when we're getting food, and then like no, like we'll fuck with each other. Like if I'm on the phone with him, like obviously he's connected, and then when he's like, well, I know he's like talking to the person, it's a lady, but hey, you got any friends? Ask her if she has any friends. Just to fuck with him.
Now, what would their reactions be?
They would start laughing because, like, I mean, for me, like, I freak out. They start lowering, like, I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, guys, don't give up on what you want to do.
Yeah, don't give up. Yeah.
It's not worth it. You're gonna look back and be like, dang. Just like how you feel about probably how we feel about starting YouTube earlier, and then it's like,
100%.
if we would have been started.
Who knows where we'd be now?
Baby,
seriously,
I'm pulling up in my Rolls Royce.
I know, for real. I think of that sometimes. Like, I don't have many regrets, but I don't ever regret this. But I'm like, when I was in college, I was dorming. I had like lived with a bunch of my friends. I'm like, damn, what if one of us was just like, oh, let's just make some content, man. I guarantee you, like, our lives would have changed. Like, the trajectory would have been so different.
You know what's crazy?
But we're too cool, dude. We're too cool for that.
Yeah.
Like, it was
too cool to make money.
When I was 14, my mom was actually pushing me to do YouTube at the time because that's when I was really into like makeup, you know. So like I would watch these, you know, like the OG makeup girls. And, you know, I started doing my makeup and all that stuff. My mom was just like, you should do YouTube. Like, you know, you can make money off it. And I was like, for what? Now I'm like, damn, I should have listened to her. Like, that man, 11 years being on YouTube at this point.
Oh, me.
What? I'd be living my best life. I'd be in my Cullinan.
Man.
Dude, you see some of these, the way these people live, it's insane.
Yeah.
And like they're able to make like legit businesses out of this stuff. Like the Paul brothers, all of them.
Just something, you know, and I'm just like, wow. And it's funny because me and my mom were just talking about it recently.
Okay. It just sounds like far away for some reason.
I thought the same thing too.
Yeah, it's weird, but I have your volume the highest of everyone. Chalk?
Hello?
Yeah, you sound far away, but like you're
it's not that echoey now.
Everything is fine though. I see audio going through.
Talk now.
Can you hear me? Oh, it sounds better now.
Yeah.
Before it sounded echoey.
Yeah, you sound like you're like
Far.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so me and my mom were talking about it recently because I was just telling her about certain brand deals that I was just getting last week now for TikTok. There we go. Now it sounds
I
better.
thought your mic was my mic. So since my voice is so loud and deep, I always make my mic lower than everyone.
Wow.
But I did do it because I put you guys first. I put you guys first. So I made your mic lower because I thought it was me.
Wow.
And then I just realized that was actually your mic.
Emmanuel set me up for failure. But
I like how we didn't notice until like now.
It's weird because our mics are right next to each other. So every time I'll talk or like I'll make a sound, it'll happen and hers will go. So yeah.
Interesting. But anyways.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, we cut her off.
But yeah, me and my mom were talking about it. Because I was just telling her about some brand deals that I had got last week for TikTok, and she was just like, "See, you should have started YouTube when I first told you back then." That I was like, I know. So now she still be trying to push me like, do your YouTube, da 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 da. She was like, in the Philippines, like you'd be popping. Because the thing about Filipinos, like they're so into vlogging, you know. So it's like it's so easy to really pop off on social media in the Philippines. So she was like, if you do it, like you'll pop off there, and it's only a matter of time before it transitions to here. If you don't do it here first, you know. True. And I'm just like, damn.
And it's cool.
I should start sending my vlogs to my girlfriend's family group chat.
No, I'm telling you. No, like you're laughing, but I'm being dead ass serious. Like Filipinos will really blow your shit up.
That's true.
Like,
and it's cool now because like creators, like you can make a lot of money without that many followers.
Yeah.
Like how it was before, like you need hundreds of thousands.
Now you don't need
you
that.
You probably have 5,000 followers and they'll be blowing you up.
That's
like,
literally what I'm at right now. Like I'm at like 56 something.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I have these brand deals coming. Pretty Little Thing reached out to me and I'm like, yo, you know? So I'm just like, fuck the followers. Like, not fuck the followers, fuck the follower count. I love y'all. Yeah, I love y'all. You know, y'all make this all possible. But yeah, so.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that the YouTube train, I honestly don't think it's gone yet though. I still think like there's still like a small enough window to like get in. I genuinely think so.
I think especially now that the requirements change in order to monetize, like it's so much more less where
and plus you have the streaming and all that stuff now.
Yeah, like it's impossible to not make money on social media at this point.
And like TikTok too, because people go there like short form content and then they go to your long form content as well. So like you're reaching everybody. If they're not on YouTube, they're on TikTok.
If they're not on TikTok, they're they're everywhere. So yeah, especially now that YouTube has the YouTube Shorts, you know, so.
I don't think it's too late.
You definitely have to do the shorts, man. I'm telling you. That shorts single-handedly, like, helped me grow my YouTube account so fast.
Really?
Like, really fast. Okay,
I'm going to do
like, subscriber-wise, I went from, like, I don't even know, like, 50 subscribers for, like, 2 years to, like, 600.
You put, like, your shoe, like, what you put on TikTok
I do everything we do on TikTok, I put on shorts.
Sure.
And it's like... That. It's like,
was Shorts around when you and Eric were doing YouTube or no?
No.
Yeah, because I don't think I remember.
Shorts was pretty.
I think so.
And plus Shorts, I don't know if it's still the same way, but YouTube Shorts at one point was like paying, like they're paying people to like post on there. I know Snapchat pays. If you're uploading there a lot, you can actually make like serious money. Yeah. Speaking of that, maybe tonight I might start just uploading all our shit on Snapchat starting tonight.
Snapchat. Yeah, I knew Snapchat was paying, but I didn't know the extent that it was paying until I heard a group of influencers talking about it. And apparently Snapchat is the highest paying platform there is. Really? I think it's because they're trying to make a comeback, you know, because you know how basically like once Kylie tweeted that she's like not on Snapchat like years and years ago, that dropped Snapchat, because then all the stupid bullshit changes that Snapchat was doing anyway, you know, so that's when we like maneuvered onto whatever we moved on
like
to.
Instagram adopted everything they
so then everyone like naturally gravitated off of Snapchat. But then, like, I truly think, like, Snapchat figured, like, you know what, the only way to bounce back from it is to get these influencers on
That's
to
crazy.
pay them more. So now like influencers post very specific content on Snapchat where you have to subscribe to watch the shit, you know, where like they're not posting that specific content on TikTok, not on Instagram, not on YouTube. So like they'll mention a YouTube video like, oh yeah, if you guys saw my Snapchat last night, da 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 da, you know, and they're just like, oh yeah, well if you're not subscribed, like, you know, go subscribe and check it out, you know. But they make a bag on Snapchat.
David Dobrik is actually
Yeah.
he's super active on there. Like he's no longer on YouTube and he's on Snapchat.
Yeah.
In fact, he had a guy on one of his podcasts talking about how he made like 10 million or $1 million, one of the two, on just through posting videos on Snapchat in like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. He made a shit ton of money. He said he was
on Snapchat in years.
I
I thought it was dead.
but he said he was posting 10 videos a day.
See, we already do that on Instagram.
Exactly.
Damn near.
So I'm like, damn, like that's just like what we post 3. I just need to make like 7 more videos of us just whatever the fuck we're doing.
But yeah,
That's like
Yeah.
that's like 10 videos right there. Just it's like so simple. So yeah, I mean, dude, it's crazy. There's so many ways.
Yeah.
And it's you know what's baffling is like I go to I'm around like pretty traditional people because of like my background, my ethnicity. It's crazy because like I talk to some of the kids and they're like, oh yeah, like I don't do social media or like I don't know how to use it because like my mom wants me to focus and like go be a doctor and stuff. And like no knock to being a doctor. There's nothing wrong with being a doctor. But one thing is like if I always ask them like what do you want to do? Because I was that kid once that was like
forced
your
into
parents
doing
are like,
it.
oh, do this, and then you go do it, and then it doesn't work out, or you're just not happy. And yeah, I'm like, well, you said your dad wants you to be a lawyer, your mom wants you to be a doctor, but what do you want to do? Like, if you know how to use social media, it can help you a long way. And I just had this conversation with one kid the other day, and she said she wants to be like a doctor or a nurse, something along the lines of that. And she doesn't know how to use social media, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, that's fine. But I was like, just want to let you know that it doesn't matter what you want to do. You could be an influencer. Social media is like the front page of the internet now. Like at first it used to just be like, oh, you have a good website and word of mouth and like you're mailing stuff to people.
But now
it's
like
like
Instagram.
Yeah.
I've seen businesses, you know, like I help businesses with their SEO and like digital marketing. I've seen businesses. Yeah, I do that actually. Yeah. So I've seen businesses that literally struggle because they just don't know how to use social media. And they'll tell me like, hey man, it was like 10 years ago when I first came to the city, our business was booming just through like word of mouth. And now like this business came in town and this person doesn't have nearly my expertise, not my clientele, but he knows how to use social media.
Yeah.
He's taking all my clients.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's exactly how it is. It's like, if you don't learn how to use it now, a time's going to come, you're going to have to learn it the hard way.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like, why you're losing business, you're losing money. And some guy that doesn't know jack shit knows how to leverage and he's like taking all your business.
Right.
Yeah. So
even explaining to people now, like people will ask me like, how do you market? TikTok?
Yeah, social media.
And it's like, really TikTok? Yeah, that's where I make the most of my sales.
Yeah.
Is on TikTok. Like it sounds childish, I guess, but it's like
That's just the day and age we live in. Like,
that's what we're in. Yeah.
that's our newspaper.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
yeah, the lady that owns this massage place I go to, she was asking me like what like how, exactly that question. I was like, you got to learn how to use social media. It's so funny. It's cute because she's like this like super old Asian lady. But like I come across like her TikToks every now and then.
Really?
And it's so I give her props because she's consistent
trying.
as shit. She posts every single day. And it's just like a picture of the front of the massage building, and then she'll just put like the prices and her phone number and says, come get a massage, blah blah blah.
You
I'm
can
like,
help
mine
her.
was like $50 for an hour.
Oh, that's
How
not
much did you
bad.
pay?
I don't pay anything.
Oh, okay.
remember the last time I went to get a massage. He's saying that like it's like a bill that everyone has.
Yeah, like how much do you pay?
Oh, you don't get massages. Oh, okay.
It's not a part of my
routine.
Yeah.
It is for me. I mean,
I want to add it to my routine,
do.
honestly. Like the more that I see like massage spas on TikTok, I'm like, wow, I have so many saved that I'm like, oh, I want to try this.
I just told my mom that the other day. I was like, I'm adding a monthly massage to my lifestyle.
Speaking of massage, have either of you guys, well, I guess I know your answer because you just, Emmanuel, have you, do you know anyone that's been to the 24-hour spa, the We Spa in LA?
Oh, the Korean one? My Hannah has a friend that went there. She's like, she says good.
For 24 hours, I'm like, actually, that's not bad. Like,
you'll be there at 2 a.m.
Oh, what? Hello.
Right. Hello.
I was actually supposed to take her. I was supposed to take her, but it's not co-ed.
It's like a $30.
Yeah.
They have a co-ed space.
Yeah, but it's just also my first time. I'd rather go with like a Korean or Asian person so I can like feel a little comfortable and know like the right etiquette and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I kind of chickened out, but if I go, I want to go with someone that's like, you know, a male Asian person that's been there and knows what's going on.
Right.
So but
yeah,
I mean, you should get a massage. I get them a lot. I mean, I try to go like once a month, but that's because of like my injuries from football and stuff. So I have a really bad back and neck. My neck gets, you know, my neck problems. Like
Cassie stresses him out to the point where you literally feel a ball,
in my
a
neck.
knot on one side of his neck.
Why is she stressing you?
She just does. Sometimes Cassie can be a handful, and I get stressed out.
Yeah, like, literally, was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
It was last week.
It was last week. Cassie was being Cassie, and he was like, fucking Cassie, she was and he was like, Mariah, feel my neck, there's a knot. So I felt his neck and there was a big ass knot on that side. He was like, then feel the other side.
Oh my god,
side was completely normal. He was Cassie started laughing. She was like, I stressed you out that much, man. I was like, yes.
That's crazy.
She was like moaning in the hallway, like just for the hell of it, on purpose. During office hours, I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like,
it's like you're gonna make people think there's like shit going on in here.
I'm like, dude, close the damn door, and
then she ran out to do it. And
oh god, just think about it. Just hurts my fucking neck.
She goes with her first thought. That
she follows her intrusive thoughts.
Yeah,
like there's
like she'll just do what she do, and then that's it. Like.
It's funny because I start thinking about my neck is starting to like get tight again. Like it just, So I because of that.
So you need a massage because of Cassie?
No, like
once a month.
Yeah, I mean, I if I could honestly, if I, you know, had like extra money to spend and gas wasn't like a $50 for a gallon, I would probably go like every week.
Yeah.
The problem is just like I feel like I'll feel so much better if I went every week. The problem is just it becomes so expensive. It's like a car payment. So I'd rather just go once a month. So I mean, I don't need it that bad. I'm not like fucked up like some people are. Like I mean, I have a chiropractor. So I do massages, chiropractor, and acupuncture. So I do all three.
Oh, acupuncture is so.
I've always wanted to
helps, but dude. It's a bitch when they put it in your hand, especially right here.
I never had that.
Whenever they put it there, it's like, have you ever gotten like a hand cramp?
Yeah.
It's like that plus like a stingy, like pinching feeling that does not go away. And your hand is like that. And it's like that for an hour. And you just have to just like not think about it. But it's that I hate when they put my hand. Yeah, they put my hand all the time.
But when they do it like on your back and stuff, like, do you ever like just like feel it immediately start to feel like better?
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, that one.
Like when they put the needles and stuff in my back, I can feel like the pain, like
getting released.
Yeah, like just going, or even cupping feels
I want to try
amazing.
That too.
Oh, dude, I had a guy in Newport Beach. I mean, I don't know if you want to make the drive, but he's really good. He'll put the needles. He'll put like some cups. Cupping is heat, right? There's heat in it, right?
Sometimes they use heat. Sometimes they don't. They're like suction it.
Heat in it.
Yeah.
So you have like that, and then like he'll play like relaxing music and turn on the lights, bro. I'm out.
Man,
I'll go to that after work because I used to work in Newport Beach. Man, that was like the
it
best.
feels
Like I'll just
amazing.
be out and then he'll come in and like wake me up and I'm like, gosh, like that was like the best like hour of my life. Like that was so
Yeah.
good.
It just feels, I don't know. It looked like you got beat up after, but you just feel so good.
Yeah, it feels good. Especially and like the massages I go to, like they walk on you and stuff. Like they're those
Oh, fancy.
I used to have to walk on my mom as a kid.
Really?
Man. So
You should be
everybody,
in a suit. Never mind. No, don't.
No,
Don't. Haram.
absolutely not.
your little hands gonna be cramping.
Your hands are gonna be hurting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it.
You could just walk on people. Yeah.
I don't do that.
I feel like people will probably pay you to walk on them. For sure.
I mean, definitely.
Good money.
People will pay
Yeah.
for.
It'll probably
Mariah
be
to walk on
weird,
them.
like a weird
Yeah,
fetish.
It's not
but
gonna be. Yeah. Then they're gonna be paying
Yeah.
for other reasons.
They're gonna be like, "Can you put your left toe on this side of my shoulder? Because I love
Have it squeeze it.
Yeah, have it squeezed it. I'll pay you extra $50.
Don't wear socks.
Yeah, don't wear socks. Make sure your feet are dirty.
Right. Please, white nail polish only.
You know, the people that have foot fetishes need to get like arrested. Like, when you think of that, that's crazy. Like, you see feet and you get turned on.
Yeah, that.
Like, do you know how
it's
crazy that is?
strange,
Like, how are these people able to like live in society?
like I understand. There's like, oh, you know, like I like feet. They're like pretty, whatever. But then
Yeah.
there's like the obsession.
Yeah,
with it,
Yeah.
you
like
know,
how
like,
how do you live?
Like you're paying for it.
Yeah, like I've heard so many stories about girls that like literally get paid like thousands of dollars to just walk on dirt. And I'm just like, what to that arouses you? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's weird.
It's so strange to me. It's so weird. Like
Yeah.
it's one thing to like feet and like, you know, like just like them and think they're nice, pretty, whatever. But to have the obsession, that's a different ball game.
Yeah. Yeah, I always thought of that. I'm like, if you're like turned on by feet, like how do you live in society? Like if you're in the office and like with women and like they're wearing sandals, like
They probably look
do you have like a boner all day? Like how do
Yeah.
like, how do you like
know.
live? It's
You
so
know,
weird. It's like
Julie-
bizarre.
Me and Julie were talking about feet too, like a while ago. And she was telling me that in high school, there was this guy that literally would like sneak pictures of her feet. And she would just be sitting like in class, like, you know, because obviously, you know, her and I, like, we're hella short. So our feet don't touch the ground when we're in the chairs. Like, don't laugh. It's a serious situation. Over here. So because, you know, our feet don't touch the ground, like naturally, like we're sitting like this, like arching our feet, you know?
Oh, that was his
And
thing.
that was his thing. Like he liked the arch in her foot and he would sneak pictures in class, like dead ass, like be zooming in on her feet. Like,
Julie should have just been like, "Hey man, I'll pay you." Like,
well, I don't think back in the day we're
she
thinking
wasn't
about
thinking
that,
about that.
you know, like we're 15. But yeah, like
You think he still got a picture of it?
I'm pretty sure.
He probably
That's
still
sick.
does, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I mean, if you're that down bad that you're taking pictures of feet, the chances are you're still keeping them.
that's nasty.
Yeah.
That's insane.
in
That's
high school though, like
crazy.
that's nuts.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That's not. We're like 15.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
She could have made a bag.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, but that's creepy.
Yeah, selling feet pics. That's very. I don't know. I mean,
I
people
rather know I'm
that
selling
buy,
it to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people buying feet. Yeah, I mean, I talked about this story before, but like, there was this girl I met at a wedding, and she was telling me about some guy that was like begging her for feet pics, and she was charging him like $2,000 for like foot worship.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
What worship?
yeah, she called it like foot worship. So it was like she'll just put her feet in front of him, and he would like
just
worship it. Yeah.
Oh my. I would think he putting a spell on me or something.
And then like and then obviously like she had prices for other extra shit. So like that's like so she was
that's crazy.
it's crazy.
Yeah, feeder. I remember one time when I was like, I don't know, maybe like 18 or 19. I was at the gas station pumping gas. And this guy literally came up to me and was just like, "I'll pump your gas if you let me take a picture of your feet." And I was like, "No."
That's scary.
Yeah, I was like, "No." cool.
See, that's what I said. These guys need to be in jail, man. They have
like,
too much money.
Saying the obsession part,
stuff like that.
the obsession part is weird. I can't do that. But like I said, like just the natural, like, oh, I like feet, they're pretty, whatever. Like, cool, that's fine.
Yeah.
But the obsession, that's where I'm creeped out because I've had my fair share of like weird experiences with my feet, or I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, I mean, it is weird. Like, I mean, if you like, obviously, like, oh, I like pedicured toes, like, that's fine. That's not weird. But like, if you're like,
why
I
wouldn't
need
you?
to smell it. I need to see dirt on it. That's like, yeah,
I want you to feel it.
Yeah, like that's very weird. Like that's gross. I don't understand people.
That's another level. How do we even get on feet?
Yeah, I kind of don't know how we got there.
I don't know. Oh, the massage.
The massage.
Oh, yeah,
the white toes. I was like, people with foot fetishes need to get locked up. So speaking about feet, what's your favorite shoe? Like, what are you into shoes? Are you into sneakers?
Kind of not really. I'll just see something I like and then just
I feel you.
want it. Like I'm not like
oh, these sneakers are coming out. Like,
yeah, like or just like even these I saw them. I'm like people don't really wear Reeboks, but they're cute. I like them. I'm gonna buy them. You know, like or. Probably earlier this year or last year, I saw some like Ed Hardy's and it just like brought back memories. Yeah. And I'm just like,
oh, I like these.
These. Like they're low key a vibe. Like I'm gonna just buy it instead of just being like they're not in style, you know? Or
I like what I like.
Yeah. Or these are just $20 shoes. They're not $300. Like if I wear it, and then when I wear them out, people be like, "Oh, I like those." Yeah, like
that's true.
Yeah, as long as you could put it on, like
Do they still sell those like Ed Hardy hats, like the caps?
Yeah,
I remember those made a big comeback.
I think they do. I've seen people with them.
I'm starting to see more people wear like Ed Hardy shirts. Like I saw a few girls wear like.
There's a tracksuit that just came out from them recently too that I just saw some girls posting about.
Like I feel like you said, Mariah, like if you can put it on and wear it, just wear it. But I feel like it's different for us than it is for like
guys.
Men.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I feel sorry for y'all.
Yeah.
Why?
Because girls, we can wear anything really, but the guys, like
we can find some $6 sandals and be like, I got these sandals for $6. You need to go ahead and get them.
These were
Amazon
14, I think.
But if you're a guy and you're like, I found these shoes for $6, I'd be like, broke ass.
Yeah, or it has to be like name brand shoes. Like you don't ask Mariah what brand are those sandals.
Yeah,
like it doesn't matter. They're cute, but let y'all wear something. It's like
and we be quick to be like, oh, it's from Q or Forever 21. But no problem. But for the guys, if y'all say, oh, this t-shirt is from Forever 21, you know what I mean? Like it sounds different. Like,
I
mean, not that we're knocking it, but for me, like other guys.
I just like the black tees, like good quality black tees. So like that's all I like to wear. And it's interesting because the way I shop for black tees, like some people are like, oh, just go H&M. Like I actually like did my research and like I bought a bunch of black t-shirts from like different brands, different stores
to see what quality,
which ones, and then like even like some of the more expensive ones like didn't even feel that great. And then so this one right here is from Abercrombie. This is my favorite right now. I used to like Ralph Lauren and Calvin Klein, but I don't like them anymore. But Abercrombie and then Aloe tees, like they're my favorite right now.
So do you just have like a closet full of different
I have a lot of black tees, like a lot. And this one, I have like 3 pairs of this one alone. So if you're watching the vlogs and seeing I'm wearing the same shirt, it's not the same shirt. I'm just
in a different brand.
No, it's the same brand. It's just
different one.
A different shirt. It's a new shirt, but not like
the other 2 are in the laundry.
Yeah. I'm like a cartoon character. I wear the same fit.
Got you. Yeah. Sometimes it be like that, especially like black. I love all black.
Yeah.
I just like
it's like girls having multiple black leggings.
Yeah, you just want to wear the same outfit. I mean, because it's just one less thing to worry about. Like that's why I cut my hair like low too, because it's just like I don't want to wake up and like gotta brush my hair out. I mean, I brush it obviously, but I don't want to like I don't care to have waves, dreads, like because I just think all that extra stuff takes away from like important shit that I actually need to worry about. Like if I had like a lot of hair and I had to like condition it, like take care of it, put my wave cap on and stuff, that's like hours or like over time, that's like hours of your life that you're losing just to take care of your hair. Or like when you're dressing up in the morning and you have to like find an outfit because you care so much about what you look like. That's like hours of your life, maybe days of your life, weeks of your life that you're spending just looking for an outfit they can use to do other things. Same thing I tell people that like, it's really off topic. I'm about to blow your minds out. Same thing I tell people I watch porn. I'm like, you could be way more productive if you stop watching porn.
Yeah.
That's true,
like,
though.
it's so many hours of your day. Like you want to be successful. And then when it gets down to it, 2 a.m., instead of working, you're on Pornhub. And you spend like 2 hours on Pornhub looking for the best video. And doing shit. Like,
that's TV too.
It's like, it's true.
That's why I don't watch TV.
It's same with TV. Like, you'll spend all day waiting for like watching a show. Like, I don't even have a Netflix. I don't have no like streaming account.
I love a good show though. So
I don't own any streaming accounts because I just don't have time for it. I watch TV. I watch YouTube videos of like creators I like to watch only when I'm like taking the shit. It's the only time I watch stuff. Yeah, it's when I watch it.
Okay. Yeah. I love me a good show. That's one thing I do love. But I don't just scroll through TV to watch TV. Like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It has to be something that I'm like into. And then that's what I'm sticking to until kind of like I finish it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like after I handle my business, then I do it. I don't spend all day on TV.
Do you watch football?
No.
Not with your boyfriend at all?
No.
You don't try to win?
No.
Why?
Does Eric even watch football?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. He doesn't seem like he watches football.
Like, yeah, I'm not into football. I'm into TV shows. Like, that's what I like.
Do you watch basketball? Do you guys watch
No.
basketball? Oh, okay. Never mind. I want to go to a basketball game.
You could choose if you want to cut this out or not, depending on location. But yeah, ever since I moved out here, I'm like, bro, like that shit is right across the street. Like, why have I not gone? At this point, I just want to go just because it's across the street.
Yeah.
Just to go, you know? Because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm only going to live here for so much more longer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather just walk across than to Uber or drive or whatever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't gone in like a year. Well, last time I went was actually kind of cool. Like, it was Hannah's parents' anniversary, and I didn't go. Obviously, I mean, I didn't go because I got invited to go to a game. Plus, it was like a business meeting. I was supposed to like have a meeting with this guy, and he ended up going to a game, and he was with like some dude. I forgot who the guy was. Oh, the guy was like the Minister of Defense of, I think, Ethiopia. Like, so he was like a big shot. Like, he was like he had a whole military under him. So like, he had like a whole VIP suite, and this dude was there, and he was like, "Hey, man, I'm at the Laker game. Like, pull up." So I was like, "Shoot, I'm all the way out here." So I was like, "Okay, yeah, it's business is business. I gotta make money." Like, and his parents don't want her marrying a bum. Yeah. So I was like, I left, and then I went there. And then I pulled up to VIP and stuff, and it's like different. Like, so like people that have money, it's like so weird, like how they do things. Like, I had no ticket. Pull up to VIP parking, park my car, and I'm like, okay, like I haven't gotten a ticket, nothing. I walk up and I say the dude's name, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we know you're here. Like, just follow me." And the security walked me all the way to the thing. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I didn't even need it. I've been to games that I had to sit in like the fucking nosebleeds, and they pressed me for a ticket. I literally went to VIP, no ticket, nothing. And just because the dude told them like he's coming, like this is him, like it was just, they just let me in.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I wish I could do this more often.
Yeah. Money will get you in places. Being broke will not.
100%.
Yeah.
Sure.
Act like you're supposed to be there, and you don't even have, like, have you seen all those TikToks about people that, like, same thing, either it's like a basketball game, football game, a concert, or whatever. Like, they have regular nosebleed tickets, but like, you know, they walk into the VIP section, the floor section, like they're supposed to be there. They know where they're going. No one questions them. Oh yeah, here, go, and like, you know, whatever. It's like, wow.
I mean, it's all about like the way you carry yourself too. It's true, because it's like if you if you like carry yourself like someone that belongs there,
Yeah,
like
I'm supposed to be.
they're not gonna give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Also, one thing, I mean, kind of goes back to like what we're saying about not being arrogant. It does help to be nice to people.
Yeah.
100. I tell people that all the time
Because you never know, like you might run into people. Like I've had a few occasions that I've ran into, like, I mean, because we have security at this building, and I'm super nice to them and stuff. I talk to them, chat with them, ask them how their day is going, talk about everything. I've had several occasions that I've been in like different cities, like Beverly Hills or different events, and the security here is actually the security there. And just because I was nice to them and stuff, they just let me in.
Yeah.
Or they make you like feel like you're
important.
important.
Yeah.
So it's like it tracks. It helps
to
with
be
your
nice.
network. Yeah. So that's like being nice is really good. And also that guy I mentioned that invited me to the game. He's super nice guy. Like you will go to Beverly Hills, I guarantee you. I mean, we might meet him one day because of that thing we had to do with him. But you literally go to Beverly Hills, go into any store with him, everyone knows him. And it's just because he's a really nice guy. He'll just walk in. If he's not buying anything, just say hi to you and like shake your hand, how you doing, and go on with his day. Like he's really nice. And that's just how it is. Like it's cool. I mean, being nice is
it doesn't really cost good. Anything to be nice.
Being nice is not corny.
Yeah. Right, being rude is
that's corny.
Weird.
It's corny. Yeah.
Being rude is corny. Don't.
Or like even like I'm pretty sure as like a female, like seeing other females and probably like giving a little quick smile or something. They're just like,
yeah, and I'm just like, bitch, like, okay, boo, like
whatever. Granted, I probably do that to people too. 'Cause I just walk around like.
Yeah,
but not on purpose.
I do it unintentionally. So if I ever,
but if you talk to me, I'm like, hey,
like I have the biggest smile on my face, like, hey, girl, like, where'd you get that from? But
oh yeah, because going back, well, it kind of deals with this because the first time I met Mariah, or like my first impression, I don't think we met that day, did we?
We didn't even officially meet yet. It was y'all came, that was your first impression, then we met like after.
Yeah.
Like maybe a week after.
Yeah. Like, I met this girl, she was cussing somebody out, y'all. Going up. Like,
what was the situation?
You want to get into it or? I don't know. It was just.
Was she sending kissy emojis to your man? Like
no,
it had nothing to do.
It was more of like.
It was. That's not even the setting.
Yeah, it was more like just like competition. I don't know how to explain it. Like not.
It's kind of hard to explain without explaining.
Yeah,
what was the setting?
It was just very passionate. She was just very passionate. I would say. So the intentions weren't bad.
Yeah, the intentions weren't bad. It's just the setting that we were in. It was a very
competitive and passionate setting. But yeah, I just see this little small petite Filipino girl going up, and at that time she had hair like below her ass. So it's just swinging around and she's just going up. But then I wind up meeting her later and she's like the sweetest. Like, if you know Mariah, she's down for anything. Like, she'd be like, it don't matter. It's up to you. Let's go. But get on her bad side. Yeah, she's... Yeah.
She's down if she texts us back, right?
Huh?
If she texts back or calls back.
Well,
she's down.
With Mariah, you need to call her.
I was there that one day. She called you and said, I'm already dead.
Yeah.
I called back 24 hours later.
Like, ma'am, I'm already dead and gone.
And to be fair, Tasia has her phone on Do Not Disturb, so I would have been dead too.
I do.
If the roles were switched.
All the time. I don't like hearing my phone go off for some reason. It just irritates me.
Do you have your ringer on?
It's on vibrate and do not disturb.
Oh. Yeah, so she doesn't like. She's not fucking with nobody.
I'm a guy, so like my phone is always dry. It's
well, it's not even that my phone go up. I just don't want to see nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think because like when I hear my phone go off, I be like, so if I don't hear it, I just
I think it's different for girls. I feel like girls have like more action on their phones. Like you have more people you're talking to
I don't
and
talk
stuff.
to nobody.
Honestly, no. You'd be surprised. Like our phones are dry.
Yeah.
I've seen Cassie's DMs. Holy crap! She has like a whole.
Well, that's because she
country in there.
responds. Like,
Damn. I remember she showed me. I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, you have like 82 requests. Like, what
For
the
real?
hell is going on?
yeah.
Damn.
I don't have none of my notifications for social media.
Oh yeah, I turned that
either.
off, especially for TikTok.
My shit,
Nah, I
it
turned
just
that off.
sits there. That's why it's like if I'm
Likes,
manually
comments, messages. Because
Yeah,
I reply to
nothing,
your
like-
messages like hours later.
Your response time is better than Mariah's though.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yeah.
months later.
Probably.
Like no,
Yeah.
like I'm not even kidding. My
I
shit
don't
is bad.
even comment on your social media no more.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's so
Internally,
bad.
if I see something cute, I'll be like, "Oh, she cute," and like it. I just leave it because then it hurts my feelings. Like
I'm so
deep
sorry.
down inside, so you just see everybody hard eyes in her pictures. No reply.
I'm so sorry. I'm truly working on my response time, y'all. It's just
Girl.
That's how I felt too. Like when Mariah first started coming here, and I'll see funny TikToks. I'm like, oh, like yeah, you should definitely do this. I'll send them to her. I'll send them to Cassie.
don't respond.
Cassie will reply in like 10 minutes, laughing like, yeah, this is good, and like we'll have a whole conversation. Mariah's like hasn't
Yeah.
read it. I'm like, damn, like what's wrong with her? And
I
yet
feel it,
she's like
though.
active. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell's this? So I don't even DM Mariah.
Yeah.
I just send stuff to Cassie.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes it's just like that.
So sorry.
Like you don't want to really deal with anybody, but I did tell Mariah, I was like, I'm gonna start
texting me.
you what I want to say under your pictures. So maybe I'll get a response. Maybe it'll be a higher chance, or I'll start calling her and just being like,
Hey girl, I seen that
"Hey, I
picture.
saw that picture. That's cute," and just hang up.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm genuinely trying to work on it. Like,
Yeah, it's fine. It's
We'll
fine.
see. Hopefully, we'll start getting a reply in 24 hours instead of next week.
love. It's
I
all
know.
love.
I know. We know it's you, so it's like
Yeah.
that's how she is
I used to get butthurt, and then Cassie told me that's how she is. I was like, oh,
with everyone.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it
I was
doesn't
like,
matter who
oh,
you
okay.
are.
I thought she was just like,
Nah, fucking
nah.
with you.
Why the fuck is this guy texting me? I'm like, ouch. That's what I thought.
Yeah, no.
no,
Like
it's
that
just
with
like-
everyone.
I was like, okay, guess yeah.
But you call her and she'll talk.
You know, that is interesting because I remember once I really needed to talk to Mariah and I called her and she picked up. I was like, I was so surprised I didn't even know what to say. I kind of like,
I
I was
lost
just
my train of thought.
I thought you weren't going to pick up, and we actually picked up. I was like, oh shit. Wow. Like she actually picked up the phone. Yeah, that's, I like everything I want to say. Kind of forgot. I didn't even know what to say. I was just like,
I'm just happy.
Yeah, you answered.
Thank you. Mariah's the type of person you got to start thanking when she replies, "Thank you for replying." Thank
Y'all
you so
make me
much.
sound so bad.
It's
Oh
okay.
my
We still
God.
love you.
I would hope so. Gosh.
I'm crying.
yeah. So, are you ever going to get back into YouTubing or anything? I mean, because you said at your peak, you guys were monetizing. So, like, would you ever like give it one more shot?
I think individually, yeah. Because when you start to do stuff,
As a couple, it becomes y'all.
it becomes like harder to figure out what to really share, what not to share. Even because I'm a super private person, like I want people to know my name. That's
Yeah.
about it. But at the same time, I want to create content. So I'm also trying to find that balance of like,
Where do I fall?
yeah. Because sometimes I'll post stuff like before. I haven't been on my personal social media in months. That's because I was like, I need to focus on business. But sometimes I would post stuff on my story and be like, delete it. Because I'm like,
For what?
they know too much. Like, they don't need to know I'm out to eat right now. That's
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah. I'm really big on
Like-
posting when I'm gone.
Yeah, I do the
I
same.
post. I mean, you already know. Like my trip
Girl.
will be a month ago, and I'm just now posting it. Like
Literally.
you know.
Yeah.
So
That is true. Like I did when I went to Hawaii. I was like, I was telling Hannah, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna post anything until like we get back.
Because I'd rather just
And it was so
enjoy
much fun. Like it was way better. Like I
'cause
actually
you're enjoying the
enjoying it.
moment,
You're
like-
not worried about like, oh, I'm gonna post this on TikTok or Instagram.
Yeah, like fuck that. I'll worry
It's just
about it
like,
later.
yeah. And when I got back, I was posting. People were texting me like, "Oh, you should try this place." I was like, "Yeah, sure." And like the whole
Right.
time,
Little
I'm
do
like,
And that gives you a little space to like get yourself back together instead of, you know, people knowing you're back and then they just want to be all in your face or whatever. Like, no, for as far as you know, I'm still in Hawaii.
Right.
Like, and just no.
I also like I mean I used to post a lot on Instagram and Snapchat like all the time. I used to be one of those guys that would like post my whole life
Yeah.
for no reason until well, two things happened. I met a guy that was like a professional flexer. I was like, this guy's the corniest dude on earth, and I was like, I
And
hope
was
I did
fraud.
not. I hope I don't look like this guy. So that kind of like cringed me out. And also my cousin, when I first got into Pepperdine, and I like posted like the acceptance, she like texted me. She's like, you shouldn't post that because like you don't want everyone to know everything you're working on, because then they could you don't know what kind of
Jeopardize it,
like
ruin
evil
it, yeah.
like intentions they have. So like you just keep things hush hush. When you finish,
Until
then you
it's
talk
time.
about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. So I took it down, and secretly, I mean, I was doing it. No one knew I was in school until I finished, and yeah, I
Right.
posted. I'm done. But I was like, yeah, that's so. From there, I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I don't need to post everything. So
Yeah. You
Now
can
it's just
invite
like, yeah.
everybody into what
Yeah.
you're doing. Like,
Privacy is
it's only
key.
just fun stuff, and like obviously, I mean, there's a balance because it's different. Like if we were all working like 9 to 5s, like wouldn't be a need for us to post anything. But
Yeah.
it's like our jobs rely on social media, so like I have to post to a certain extent. So there's like a balance. Like I try to like post stuff like behind the scenes stuff from
Yeah.
Drop Plug. But now that we talked about Snapchat, I think all the behind the scenes stuff that I would post on my personal page,
Be on Snapchat.
I'll just put on Snapchat, because I post on like the behind the scenes stuff that's like not really content worthy on my personal. You wouldn't know because you don't watch my shit, but it's so
I am trying to find like that balance of like
Taking shots.
when
at
I
me all day.
right. Dang.
she watches my stuff
I don't watch anybody.
because Cassie likes my stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't either, but I don't expect you to. I only met you
I
once.
do watch your
But
stuff.
now it's the second time you've met me, so you have to start liking all my stories. Just kidding.
Right. I don't really like stories for some reason. I always forget that it's there. It's like very, very rare that I sit there and like a story. It's still like new to me. But I was gonna say like I'm trying to figure out how to start adding more like lifestyle stuff into my business content as well, instead of constantly like just posting me on a screen talking about my business. But then I'm also trying to find the balance of being like professional and not doing like too much, but also like people are attracted to your personality, so I want
Right.
people to
See
see that
that.
in that way too,
Yeah.
instead of just like business.
Right.
But at the same
Like a
time,
robot.
like I want people to know me, but not to
Know you.
know me. It's hard to explain,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just finding the balance. I mean, I know it's like with TikTok, a lot of companies are like more loosey goosey with their content. If you look at certain like serious companies like Lotus, I don't know if you know about Lotus, the car company.
yeah.
But they fired their previous social media manager, or he left. But dude, their stuff was like wild. Like they were like like beefing with other companies, and like it was like crazy stuff. And then Ryanair, this airline in Europe that's really shitty, but they have like a really funny social media. I mean, everyone knows Dr. Miami.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, I mean,
his
the
social media going up.
Yeah,
TikTok is funny. It's like, do you even do surgery at this point? Like,
Yeah,
Right.
I'm a TikToker.
exactly. But it's like, yeah, I mean, I feel like because of like social media, and it's been proven that if you're just yourself, like it sells more than just trying to like push product. Because that's what I used to do when I had like a full-time social media manager. It was strictly just product pushing. And I liked it because it was like focused and stuff and people were into it. But I was like, if I want to expand, let's just say I don't like to, I think it's a good thing right here. Like in business, you have to be able to pivot because something cannot always work.
Yeah.
And I always thought to myself, if sneakers were to like just fall shit to shit, like what else am I going to do? So that was my focus moving forward, was like, instead of just focusing on shoes, like why not just focus on like who's like part of the
Behind the
company,
scenes,
like
yeah.
You're building
and
your
like
actual
building
brand.
like actual so like people fall in love with us and
As
the
opposed
shoes
to
is
the
just like
brand.
another thing on top versus like
Yeah, because I don't think people realize like you are your brand.
Yeah.
You know, people buy into you, not the product. Like people only fall to the product because they like you at the end of the day.
Exactly.
That's
What I
kind
mean?
of like where I'm pivoting, why I'm trying to incorporate more lifestyle, because like, am I gonna want to sell digital products forever? No, but
Right.
the people that are along my journey, they'll be able to transition and be like, I like her content.
Yeah.
Like I'm not following her just to buy
Get
her
the-
stuff. Eventually I'll probably just want to make content full time, you
Right.
know, and then already have that audience
Yeah.
instead of like just focusing on business and all of a sudden switching and being like, I don't sell anything anymore.
Yeah, and it's
New
like
content.
what? Yeah, like
you know,
like where does this come from?
I mean, dude, imagine making content for a living. Like that's like a dream job. I mean, but anything. I mean, obviously, if you're in that position, you're probably like, "Fuck, this is a lot of work." But
I was just about to say, like, the thing is, like, a lot of people underestimate how much time goes into content creating. Like, it's not just filming and posting. Like,
it's like the editing
filming,
and stuff.
refilming certain things, then looking back at it, then seeing, oh, I didn't press record 10 minutes ago, so I have to redo this. Then you have to find specifically. It's like, no, there's way more. The editing takes longer than the filming.
Yeah, edit, caption, make sure you keep people's attention.
Yeah, thumbnails. Like,
Sometimes you got to do your research on what you're posting, like,
right.
and content is constantly learning. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Literally,
always
'cause it's
new
always
things.
changing.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, that's true. Like, there's a bunch of videos like I want to film with the girls, but it's just like I'm trying to like learn it and like master it. That way, when we do it, it's not like
Messy and
like all over the place. So yeah, I mean that's part of it. Like just trying to learn, like also work on my editing skills, so like things look better when I make the edits.
yeah.
When you're,
It'll suck to have a great idea and then like you can't really execute it because
You can't bring it to life.
bring it to light. Yeah.
I've recorded a few things. I'm just like,
Fuck, I had the vision, but it's not coming out how I wanted.
man,
I had so
again
many
next
of
time.
those videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially those vlogs, those lifestyle vlogs I used to do on my page. Man.
you said Lysol?
Lifestyle
Hey,
vlogs.
Lysol. What?
Man,
get
they
that
never
one,
they
please.
never worked out the way I
Thought it was.
It always looked like a cheap like version of what I thought. It was like
Yeah.
The
I'm
Walmart
thinking
version.
of like a Rolls Royce and I came out with like a
Toyota.
Toyota or like a Kia, like just not what I was expecting it to
I'm
look
crying.
like.
I think it's about finding your style too.
Yeah, not just going off of other people's.
Yeah.
Because Monet, McMichael,
Yeah.
her content on point.
De'Ara Taylor too. I love De'Ara.
Oh, dear.
Point. And they all got their own style. It's this other girl named Alyssa. Do you know?
Oh, the twin.
Yeah. I didn't even know she had a twin until like last month.
So yeah, I took them up there. You know, we're chilling. I'm looking at them like, oh, there's some pretty girls, but I had no clue who they were. And then my homegirl was like, oh my god, that's so and so, and I was like, who is that? And then they showed me her shit, and I was like, oh shit. And then weird enough, like, because I didn't know if they lived there or if the people they were with lived there. I just thought they were just there. And weird enough, the next day, you know how our phones listen to us, their content just started popping up on my For You page, and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, I went stalking on their profile. Yeah, then that's how I found out. Like, oh, I know exactly where you are.
Oh wow,
like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. I mess with her content. Like, she makes it very like romanticized content.
yeah, a romanticized soft life. Like,
So I like that. And then Monet makes it like interesting and very like quick, fast life. And then De'Ara,
she has
she
her
keeps you
own.
with her just
just her personality. Like, it's always something different. She's very creative. Like, I just saw that that van tour video thing. I'm just like, I would have never thought to do that. But she made it, like, fashion, you know? It's just like, yeah, she's creative. Like,
that's dope. I feel like when you look at different content creators, that just like inspires you, and be like, how do I want my content to look? Right. And that kind of helps me to be like, everyone's content doesn't have to be the same.
Right. Yeah, but you can piggyback off of ideas, but not copy it, you know?
Yeah. Like, because I feel like for a while, it's like, oh, I'm not interested enough to be on YouTube or this. Now it's like a wide variety of people to where you're like how we say, you just got to be yourself. And then that's it. Like,
yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right. So.
Sorry.
So
it's a good podcast. This was good. I think this is honestly my favorite podcast.
Yeah, I like it. It was more like a seminar feel. It felt good. Felt like I was in the classroom.
Yeah,
but in a good way. Teaching, like not
right.
Thank you for letting me live my dream of being a teacher.
You're welcome.
Adjunct professor.
You're welcome. I try.
I always thought about doing that, being an adjunct professor.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
But I'm just like, the time. I don't know if I want to grade papers and stuff. Right. If I was a professor, I'll honestly just give everyone an A.
That's what I used to do in high school because I was a TA. And the teacher that I would TA for would give me all this shit to grade. I'm just like, man, A.
Man, did not used to read it.
I didn't care. I was there. At most, I'm just looking at the first page just in case the teacher wanted to double check, you know? Yeah. But after that, I'm not A, like, get this away from me.
I mean, for me, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, like, for me, like, I never got that role, but, like, if I were to be, like, a college, like, professor, I would probably just let my whole thing will just be like attendance, and if you like put effort, that's all I care about. I mean, I've been in the real world long enough and done business to learn that like the first try is never going to be perfect. Like as long as you put enough effort in and you show up to class, like you can get an A in my class.
Yeah.
Hey, look at those guys. There might be I'll probably do an adjunct class in Laverne or Pepperdine. Man, that'll be some goofy ass class, man.
I'd be front and center, like,
man. Teacher, professor. Excuse
Professor Emmanuel. What are we vlogging today? Imagine you became a professor and you're just vlogging the class, like. Instead of doing like shit, you're just like, oh, for today's vlog, we're gonna and you're just showcasing the students. You'd be fired.
And I'll lose my job. I'll probably get blackballed from like all institutions.
Speaking of that, do you guys ever think like it'll eventually be like a vlogging
learning
class? Yeah, you think so?
Because I feel like we low key kind of. Well, I was just gonna say we low key. In a way, did step into that during COVID when everyone had to go virtually to class, you know? So it's like, I feel like that was kind of the stepping stone of like that coming in the future.
But like teaching people like this class is about vlogging, how to capture an audience, how to do this, how to do that.
Because there's already people that make courses about it.
No, but I'm thinking like in a university, like.
I wouldn't be surprised because it's such like a. It is a career path now compared to maybe before.
As like a minor.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Or even just an elective.
Like, that's interesting that's not there. Yeah. Like I mean, the kind of classes they offer now is like
film and
the kind of but it's interesting that they don't offer vlogging or like being an influencer classes.
Yeah. I feel like the cool thing about vlogging
maybe I should bring that. I should introduce that.
Yeah,
you would get people to sign up for sure.
Influencer, but dude, I'll be shit scared, man. What if these kids have more followers than me? I gotta get my bread up, my following up before I start pitching.
Well, you just tell them it's not about the following now.
That's it's about the quality.
Yeah, it's about the quality.
But a lot of like classes, courses, and stuff are for like beginners, and then from there, people can like exceed you, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Depending on where they take it.
I mean, I think it could be like an intro into social media. Wow. And I can talk about how I made money through social media.
And And then make money through social media by talking about how you make money through social media.
Yeah.
Wow.
Monetize the monetized.
Ooh.
Right. Maybe I should make a course.
Ooh, that's good.
Buy my course.
Monetize the monetized.
Then you can make a course about how you made a course about how you made a course.
They're gonna be like, he's just making shit up.
Right.
Take the mic from this
And just keep going.
How I made money off of how I made money, how I made money off of
One thing I really want to do is make daily vlogs. I really want to do that. Like,
Me too.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not interested enough though.
That's how I feel.
They're just gonna see me in my room.
People see me on my TikTok at my house. Like, that's my daily vlog. I'm doing the same shit. I'm putting the blinds up, taking my dog for a walk.
I mean, let's challenge each other. I think let's do this. For the next 100 days, we have to upload a vlog every single day. A vlog and 3 TikToks, short form videos. A vlog and one
every
vlog
day?
and 3 short form videos every day for the next 100 days.
100 days, that's already like mid-January, right?
Yeah, dude. I think that's worth it.
That's crazy.
That'll be our challenge.
I think that's good accountability because I actually saw someone that's doing the same thing. That it was his girlfriend that challenged him to post something every day, but it has to be a reel, whether it's a vlog, whether it's anything, but it has to be a reel every single day until the end of the year, like literally December 31st. And he started 2 weeks ago, and his social media has been booming. And he literally started off like base like 1,000 followers, and now he's like literally booming. So yeah, his girlfriend challenged him to do that shit, and now what?
Dang, they just call me lazy. They really just call me lazy.
All right, so starting I'll give you starting tomorrow. Yeah, I was gonna say the Monday, but Mariah said tomorrow, so we're starting tomorrow. Mariah's ready. You see, that's why I like you, Mariah. You think of shit like that. Good job. Yeah.
So
starting tomorrow on every platform. You have to do YouTube, Instagram.
Wait, every platform. So
yeah, you have to post on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. Dude, just download the fucking app and copy the videos. And then just upload it. It's literally, I do it every day. It's not that hard.
I need to find my.
And then you have to edit, and you have to make a vlog. Every day you have to vlog.
Okay.
We need to.
If you don't have Final Cut, you can always come to my office and use one of my computers because I have too many computers. But Final Cut and none of them are being.
Yeah, this man not only has like 7, 8, 9, 10 computers in the office, but he has like 13 phones.
And my phones are dry. No one talks to me. It's only Hannah. I literally never get a text message. I think you guys have more action in the first like 10 minutes of the day of your day on one phone than I do in the whole day on both phones.
On his 13 phone.
All I get is spam calls all day. That's the only people call me. Guys from India.
Not from India. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's fun. I'm gonna post this, the drop plug challenge. You know what? That's the drop plug challenge. We're gonna make it the drop plug challenge, and whoever wants to join the drop plug challenge can
somebody add Cassie to this
feel
because
free.
She needs the accountability.
We're gonna text Cassie
in this group chat. So
you know what? Let's do it.
We should FaceTime her right now.
Oh yeah, FaceTime her.
Oh, get the camera. Get the vlog camera, motherfuckers. We're gonna FaceTime this shit. All right.
That the most. No, FaceTime her.
Oh, FaceTime. Yeah. I'm like a uncle.
Sound like an uncle.
Hopefully she has clothes on. All right.
She's not gonna answer without.
Hopefully she answers.
Oh, move the water bottle. She's probably like, why the hell is Emmanuel face? I've never FaceTimed her. Ever.
Really?
Call again.
This is the first time I FaceTimed her.
Wait, what is today? Thursday? It's 8 o'clock.
Hey, what's up?
What do you want?
Oh.
Okay, so we're doing a challenge. It's called the Drop Plug Challenge. And you have to join. You have no choice because you're part of Drop Plug. I'm here with Tasia and Mariah. So there's Mariah. There's Tasia.
Hey, girl.
So they're in on the challenge. So this challenge is gonna make you a better person. So no drugs, no alcohol.
Don't.
Why are you
abstinence, Plus, you have to Yeah, no, this is for the discipline factor. So we need that.
No.
No. Okay. All right. So, anyways, for the next 100 days, you have to upload three short form videos a day and one vlog on YouTube for the next 100 days.
I'm not gonna lie, the vlog gonna be difficult.
Girl,
one vlog.
Are you making excuses? You haven't even started.
On
One
YouTube.
vlog a day. It's doable.
A week.
No, a day. That's chicken shit.
Define vlog.
On YouTube, vlog, long form. That's what I'm saying.
So like, what you literally do in a day, but just make it longer. It's not even hard.
Okay, we'll figure it.
Hey, I'm down the street. You know, you could just hit me up, say, "Hey, man, we'll feel something." No one ever texts me. No one ever calls me. Anyway, so are you down to do it, Cassie?
What is the challenge again?
All right.
You basically just need to post every day on social media for the next 100 days so we could grow our platforms.
Yes, that's the challenge. Next 100 days, you have to post.
I feel like
three short form videos a day. So that means like a TikTok. 3 TikToks a day.
I repost your TikToks every day.
Yeah.
That's not a challenge. I've been posting you over 9 months.
Cassie, you have to make your own videos.
I'm crying.
I'll see what I can do. All right, we could do that.
All right, Cassie, we're signing you up. We're signing in blood. I have your blood here. We're gonna put your blood sample in this contract.
We're gonna create a group chat after to text each other every day to hold each other accountable.
And we're putting it in blood.
All right.
All right. Welcome, Cassie, to the Illuminati.
Whoa.
All right.
I'm out.
All right. All right. All right, welcome to the drop plug contract. Drop plug responsibility act.
That sounds like a
law.
A law, yeah. Responsibility act.
Okay, welcome to the brothers and sisters of accountability.
That sounds like a cult.
The children of accountability. No.
You had it right the first time. The drop plug challenge.
The drop plug challenge. Okay, well, I forgot the name. I low-key forgot the name of it.
That's how you say brothers and sisters? Whoa.
This is the children of accountability.
Children of the corn.
Does it come with shoes?
Girl,
I'm crying.
Do you want to be Insta famous or do you want to make some money on social media?
Where's the money that you owe me for Monday?
Girl, I'm gonna sell it to you. I've been at work all day long. You know that? I've been working all day. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to make the TikToks for you because you didn't show up today.
I had stuff to do.
I know you had stuff to do, but I was Cassie for the day. All right, I had to make your TikToks. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sure.
Now you finally saw us at the same time.
Wow. So you're right. They're not the same person.
Yeah.
But how do I know there's not a fake person? Well, that's a hologram.
True. We were telling Emmanuel that he's never saw you and me in the same room at the same time. So maybe we're the same person.
I said that you guys are the same person because I've never seen you guys together.
So he thinks one of y'all.
I do remember you saying that. He was like, "You're Cassie number 2." I was gonna be there today, but things didn't go as planned.
I know. I was mad. Like, girl.
She's dodging you. So after this, we're gonna go to the Moxie Hotel, party up. We bought some food. Look at all that food I got them.
Wow.
Yeah. I know. The day you met.
The devil.
Ooh.
Devil food.
Ooh.
She's on drugs, guys. Don't listen to that. I'm just kidding. All right, Cassie.
Did you guys wash it down with a Pepsi or a Sprite?
No, we use water because we're trying to watch our figure. we're trying to stay in shape.
Well, I better get some donuts next time I come.
All right, I got you.
And get those vegan gummy bears too that I like.
You see, she likes the vegan gummy bears and the truffle chips.
No, I need you to pick a different flavor.
All right. Okay.
Like aloe vera or olive oil.
Aloe vera.
All right, Cassie. Welcome to the Drop Plug Challenge. We're gonna go live on in Twitch tomorrow. So get your ass up. All right. No more excuses. All right, make something right now.
I'm doing that right now. You called me and interrupted. I didn't record me scrubbing my back though. But
You're recording yourself in the shower. Is that what she's doing? She said scrubbing her back.
I'm fresh out the shower.
Oh, so you're making like a Mariah video, like.
Okay.
I'm crying. Oh shoot.
All right.
No shade. You said that.
All right. I'll talk to you later. We got to finish this podcast. All right. Bye. All right, guys. Thank you for watching the podcast. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow Tasia.
Whoa.
Man, I was going to call you Tariq for some reason. Follow Tasia. Make sure to follow Tasia on her social media platforms as Self Made CEO.
The Self Made CEO.
At all platforms. Also follow her on Instagram. Send her money through Cash App. Also shop on her website. I'll put all the links below so you can help Tasia get her Rolls Royce.
Period.
And we'll see you guys.
Too. Help me and Emmanuel too, because I want to color him.
Help me too. Please watch these damn videos and like share with your friends. Put in your group chat. I don't
Just be like, look at what they're talking about.
Just literally
share it.
Comment anything. I'm trying to get myself a new car. Trying to get a new place.
I need a color.
Need some new clothes. Been wearing the same clothes every day. Just kidding.
Same black shirt. This isn't a different shirt.
It's the same shirt.
Golly. All right. Shit.
JK,
So-
but for real, share this.
Right.
Share
Share
this
this.
Subscribe.
so I can move out of my mom's house. All right. So we'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace out.
Bye.